Hello everybody, welcome back with another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. KK has decided to come back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, are you gonna say something, guy? So, oh, whoa, there's so many new challenges. But, we're not gonna do challenges, but I just want to let you guys know, I keep on getting your comments. I will be starting challenges very, very soon on episode 50, so stay tuned for that. But we have 3 more episodes until we do some challenge runs. So KK picked the lovely Lilith, and I'm not going to choose Lilith. I am going to choose the beautiful, wonderful, spectacular Lazarus. How do you feel about Lazarus?
Lazarus is a pretty fun character, but also I feel like it's hard to get a good run.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think I don't know, in all the runs, I feel like...
Absolutely.
I feel like a weaker Isaac, you could say.
I see that. I see that for sure.
Like, it's not a character I play often.
I personally think he's way too easy. I mean, considering I only have Mom's Heart and Isaac, because like once you die, you know, you get that tremendous buff. So it's one of those things where it's just like, die early. Because right now I'm even considering dying early as long as I get a bomb. Simply because if I die, I get that big buff. There's a bomb right there for 5 cents. And
Joe.
What?
I cannot see the game anymore. Okay.
How about now?
I can see it now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that. I am so sorry because I probably hit record and then I didn't hit the tab. That's my bad.
No, it's okay.
But as you see, we got electric tears.
Oh, very nice. Isn't that what's that item called? Jacob's ladder?
Yeah, sure. But thank you for letting me know. But the seed is XY7J EZ P2. See, it has EZ in the run.
It's gonna be a great run then. It's a sign.
Absolutely. But thank you for letting me know.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's not like we have a sketchy setup going up, but let's just say Discord and Elgato do not like each other.
They don't mesh well, you could say.
No. But we need 2 cents. We need this 2 cents for this to work. That is a key. That is not 2 cents.
You could get Pageant Boy.
Oh, dude, that's the best item.
Yeah, I love that item.
Yeah. When did you decide to be a pageant boy?
It was when I saw that item in Isaac, I knew it was fate.
You wanted the crown.
Dude.
It's a... Wow.
This room layout's interesting.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a great item. I'm sorry for people, but I am going to wander the world for 2 more cents. Because that's a damage upgrade, and that's a really nice damage upgrade.
Very, very worth.
But actually, I just thought of something. I'm going to the self-sack room because I have hearts laying on the ground. They could give me 2 cents. Oh, see, there's 1, and there's 2. Yo,
there we go.
See, look. Well, I technically didn't even need to do that, but if I remember, it is a multiplier, so I have to pick up the item first and then
get the
I'm almost positive. Oh, okay, I didn't buy the bomb first, but see, big brain moves. Brain moves. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the rock.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was
bud.
like, wait, the fire's there?
No, you're fine, bud. So a lot of backtracking, first floor. But so we've talked about this off camera, and you know, with you, I like to shoot some stuff, if you will. I know I cursed last episode, but I'll probably bleep that out. Because if you don't know, I am less curseable, I guess, on the YouTube sense.
They keep it family friendly.
But you are considering getting a Nintendo Switch.
Yes, I am. Because I've wanted one for so long, and I still haven't gotten it.
I feel blessed, by the way.
Oh.
But why one game that you really, really want and it's not out yet is Kirby. What makes you so attached to Kirby?
Well, it's a few things. I'd say, like, I saw and just like played a lot of Kirby when I was younger, so there's the attachment there. And you know, he's just cute, lovable guys, like a little pink blob, right? And I think the games just are like well made, right? And I expect a lot from the new Switch game, especially since it's like I think it's the first mainline game which is like real 3D.
Ooh.
Because I know Kirby 64, that was 3D because it was on the Nintendo 64, but it was still a 2D game gameplay wise. So I think this is the first mainline game that's gonna have like a fully 3D world, which I'm so excited for. And all the new copy abilities and everything. It looks really, really polished and really well made.
You know,
like one game.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, one game I've played a lot. Is Kirby Amazing Mirror, the Amazing Mirror. And you know, it's just a fun game. You get to explore the world, like find all the items, get the copy abilities. It's a relaxing experience, and I think that's true for like most Kirby games.
Wow. Nobody saw that. It's fine. Especially you. You didn't see that. You did not.
Yeah,
see
no,
that.
no.
But
for sure.
So he was pretty always a comfort character, but he is, like, in this trailer especially, he is basically sucking up a dinosaur or a reptile, we don't know yet, that's like 50 feet long, and it's very let's just say not PG.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. He's just getting the copy ability. There's nothing bad about that.
You've actually seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
There's like the what do they call it? The mouthful mode. That's what they call it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I would not let children play that game for that. I feel like it is disturbing. It's just like, what? that's so inappropriate especially for Kirby.
But it allows for so much more gameplay opportunities. You have the big copy abilities, you know? There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the game, I'm not a huge Kirby fan. The game does look beautiful. It's so color. It reminds me of Yoshi's Epic Yarn, actually. Or a Yoshi game. I mean, to be fair, let's be real. Kirby copied Yoshi, or Yoshi copied Kirby for Kirby's Epic Yarn. I probably will take that.
That's a pretty good ad.
But do I think I could be better? You know, because if I do a Red Heart run, then that's sort of just like null and void. You know, I'm actually gonna pass. I'm actually gonna pass on that. But normally I would take it. But Kirby I think has always been a comfort character, but I feel like he is so I'm not gonna say underrated, but you know, he sort of gets lost in the shuffle. Be like, okay, name Nintendo characters: Mario, Luigi, Samus. You know, he's just one of those characters that's just, I feel like, gets lost in the shuffle really quickly. Do you agree with that?
That's an interesting one, because when you were just listing those, I think that honestly Metroid is a little more obscure, I guess you could say. Like in recent years, Metroid has made a bit more of a resurgence with like the Metroid remakes, Metroid Dread, the announcement of Prime 4. So like it's sort of made a resurgence, but I think Kirby is, I'd say it's like one of the big three. Like at least when I think of Nintendo, I'd say like Mario, Zelda, Kirby.
Wow.
And that would be me, because I think a lot of other series like Metroid, Pikmin, F-Zero, Fox, Star Fox, those, especially since they haven't gotten new games and stuff recently, they sort of get lost more, I think.
Fair enough, like, completely. I mean, I truly think Fox and F-Zero are dead. Like, they're dead in the effing water.
Oh yeah.
There's really, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people, especially the different generations, they don't want a new game. Oh, what is this? Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that item.
I think what that does is it gives you more chance to get a planetarium room.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, so with you, just come by every episode, I guess. Wow.
Oh.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Because I have never seen this many new items or trinkets or whatever. Yeah, we weren't past the 20-minute mark, so it's fine.
Yeah, nice.
No, it's fine.
Oh, run.
Oh, and run again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice cursor.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. It's bloody brilliant. Well, and that's the caveat with, you know, playing so high risk reward with Lazarus, because you're either gonna die room 1, you know, get the buff, especially if you have a HP upgrade, or, you know, you get a good damage item. Wow.
Ooh,
and I was just gonna say, a lot of people die with the Joker, take everything he has, then it multiplies there. That's actually really weird. Yes, absolutely, 1000%.
Very nice. Watch,
let me get Brimstone. But you know, with I'm a Nintendo, I'm a Sony guy, and I know Nintendo, but I feel like Nintendo, especially in the most recent years, is not really changing the game as much, you know. I feel like
I can see that.
their biggest thing is you can play Nintendo 64 games on the Switch for a small fee. That's pretty cool for like the older people that want to play and everything, but is it really a game changer? I mean, Microsoft just recently bought a lot of Sony exclusive games, you know. That's a game changer.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo is just like, we're gonna do our Nintendo thing, so have fun. You know, I feel like I want to proc the Satan card this floor.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Just to like get the
yeah, I'll do it. Just so I can get an item first off, and now I have a black card, which is sort of bad, but there's a soul heart in there.
Fine.
There,
yeah, I think with Nintendo, like, recently, I don't know, it's been a little odd. Like with the innovations, like I think they're sort of taming themselves with like hardware and software and stuff, or mostly hardware, because like what do you think? Like with, I guess the Wii is the biggest example, with motion controls, where that was like that made motion controls like a norm and like a household thing. And now like the Nintendo Switch, I guess you could say, like bringing it, like being a home console and a portable at the same time, that's sort of their new thing for now, and then they're just sort of riding the Switch out.
Exactly.
So I think maybe like in the next decade, they'll pump something new out and try to make new hardware. But I think one thing with Nintendo's hardware is that I think some games can't be preserved as well because, like, if you think about something like the Wii, if a game has like is really motion control heavy, you can't really port that easily to other consoles. Like, remember the whole thing with Super Mario Galaxy and like changing the controls from having to use motion controls and then using just the Joy-Con. So I think like having a bit more normal systems could help them in that sense.
Well, I mean, I say 10 years is way too long for a new console. Point blank. I think. Oh no, I'm actually done. You know, in that regard, but the Switch is one of actually the weakest systems out there right now compared to the PS5.
Oh, yeah.
And the new Xboxes, where I believe the highest processor is only 1080p. Now, for me, that's fine. I don't want anything higher than that. But, you know, for all these bigger nerds out there be like, oh, I want 4K and everything, you're not going to get that with the Switch. But
yeah,
I think with the Switch also is their games are meant to be forever. You know, every generation there is a Nintendo fan. You know a Mario game, you know the original Mario. And you're always gonna have those loyal fans out there.
Right.
And some games, especially for like the DS era, they still sell for like $60, if not more. While Sony games and Xbox games, they depreciate so much value. And how do you feel about that? Because I feel like it's not the generation, it's the company.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely think it's the company. And I think even in recent years, like the retro game sort of collector scene has sort of like been more popular. So like game prices have just skyrocketed with retro games. And like, I mean, there are like good Sony and Xbox games probably, but like Nintendo is like the retro household name.
Oh yeah.
For the most part. Like if you ask somebody who doesn't know video games that well, they will think of Nintendo most likely.
Yeah, 1000%.
So it's sort of like it's that popularity and that it's a household name, really, like in the most literal of senses.
I think that's the shop. I think, you know, the best comparison that I could really think of is Mario is the Mickey Mouse of the video game world.
For sure.
Be like it'll rule everything. But I think it's also, you know, they didn't want to buy, you know, Spyro Crash and all these Sony games because that'll ruin their repertoire. Be like, they're not Nintendo standard, basically. And you got to respect the company for that. Be like, it's such a gamble just for even thinking that. Be like, oh, yeah, I want to buy Activision. When you think of Activision, you don't think of Nintendo. Ooh, that's
I think the only third party that like comes close to having that status is like Rareware.
Well, Microsoft owns Rareware.
Yeah, it owns it now, but like I think you even though they do own it, you don't really think of Xbox when you think of Rare,
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Like,
I do.
Really?
Just because, you know, back in the day, yeah, it was mainly Nintendo. But now, with all the resurgence of how bad Microsoft made Rareware, now, like, that's just in recent memory. Because they basically murdered Rareware. With the reboot of Banjo-Kazooie, Conquer, it's just so bad. And, you know, that was like a big staple. Be like, no, these games are bad now. Stay away from them.
Yeah, I guess it sort of tarnishes the reputation.
And that's the thing where I'm just like, okay, you know, you're either gonna murder a series, you're gonna make it so much better.
Ooh. You can find a lot of red hearts, I'd take it.
Oh, absolutely. I want to do the boss first, but I will probably definitely be doing that. It's a gamble though.
Yes. I mean, that's with most things in Isaac.
Oh, true that, true that. All right, well, there's one rare, there's one red heart, one rare heart.
Rare heart.
Oh, jeez, I'm losing my marbles, man. But it's just one of those things where I don't know. Like, I years ago, I probably would have said yes, absolutely, Sony's the best company in the world. You know, I love Sony, but with video games, I've always respected Nintendo for that fact, because every game, every mainstream game, they will put out good stuff. Mario game, they take years on making, and they don't have a deadline. They're not afraid to be like, you know what, we're pushing this back, we're not ready. Where Sony and Microsoft are just like, too many pre-orders, you know.
Yeah, I think they're more willing to take their time to make a quality product. I think it was Miyamoto who said this. Like this quote, I've probably heard it. It's like, a bad game that's released is bad forever, but one that takes a long time and like takes its time to be good is good forever.
No,
right?
it's
something like that.
I made that quote. I own Nintendo.
Whoa.
I own Nintendo.
Can't believe it.
It's true. And but no, I mean, it's so right. And what I want everybody to do, you know, because now, like, it's sort of the question of the day, but I made it the question of the episode. So a lot of times during episodes, I like to ask a question. Think of a most recent bad Mario game. I don't think you can. I don't think. I'm sure they're out there. Like, most recent, no. I have to do this room to get to the item room, but my range is so bad.
Gotta be patient.
Oh, absolutely. But, like, oh god, I'm excited.
Yeah, I think the only thing I could say is like bad. It's not even that bad. Like with Mario, is like the sports games. Like they're not bad, but like I guess compared to some older sports games, they are sort of lacking.
I mean, I didn't really like the Mario golf game, you know, as much as I did record it and stream it and everything. I loved it, but it got so boring grinding out. I'm like, this is like, I could do something. I could play like 10 rounds of real golf, then get this character to like pro status, and it's just not worth. And the online was just abysmal at times. Be like,
oh yeah, that's just in general with Nintendo.
well, they're ooh.
Better watch out.
Yeah. God, I wish I had
rooms.
Yeah, I wish I had a black heart. But my range is just so bad as Lazarus, which is fine.
Right.
Which is fine. I still have my extra life. That's why I didn't really want to kill myself right here. Plus, the I'm excited pill did not help at all. No, it's gonna this room's gonna last forever. I feel so bad. There you go. There's one. Oh my god.
Oh.
That snipe from across the room.
At least you have better range now, damn.
Oh, and I just got Lazarus' rags. That's
funny.
That's comedy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well.
Cool.
Okay. I've never seen that before.
Me neither.
Okay. See, I mean, like, we're seeing Lazarus' rags, that don't make sense. Because I don't think you could have two Lazarus' rags.
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, if you did not die in that room, I don't think it wouldn't let you collect the item properly, right?
Well, I feel like
you probably just have like a ×2.
I feel like it may have been a different item. Because, I mean, if you could have 18 lives, you know, then why not?
Oh no, because with that, like, if you would collect 9 lives, you'd take it out of the item pool, so you can't even take it another time.
Yeah, you can.
Huh?
Yep, yeah, you can.
Oh, I guess with like Diplopia or something.
No, no. You like. Oh, well, the video's not out yet. I've literally had 2 9 lives randomly.
Oh.
So
Wow.
that's the only reason why I'm like, no, you're wrong, because I'm just like, yeah, no, I've recently had it.
Wow.
Like, yeah, no,
that's pretty crazy.
No, it was the stupidest thing ever. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Like there's a lot of like of those items that respawn you as a different character. So like hypothetically, you could have a run where like you have a bunch of lives queued up, where like you start as Isaac, then you respawn as Blue Baby, then as Lazarus.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now if I die again, well, you know, when I probably die again, I'm gonna get another buff, which is insane. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I took Flatworm, but I'm so glad I did.
Oh, Flatworm's nice. I like it.
It's especially good against Chubb, I'll tell you that much.
Right, and with the piercing tears.
But I believe those red chests with the spikes, or those chests with the spikes, do 1 whole heart, so now I can't even take it.
Yeah. Nah, that wouldn't be worth it.
Give me an HP upgrade, please. Oh, you're gonna give me Chubb? Give me Chubb. Oh! Alright.
Oh, caffeine. That's not bad.
It's pretty bad.
Wow. Puberty.
Yeah, I think I'm just done. But
yeah, there's not really much else to do.
I mean, think of all the Pokemon games there are, and like think of older Pokemon games that people want to buy. They're still like $70 plus, which is abysmal.
Oh yeah. Because you know it's high demand. Like people really want it, and there's only like there's a limited amount of copies, right?
That I do not know. I mean that would probably make sense, but we're in the point where it's just like, okay, you know, every game is, I'm not gonna say free with ROMs, but it's just like we're there. But I mean for the collectors especially, it's not that I don't feel bad because it's a choice, but I'm just like, whoa, like,
yeah,
think of all the money, think of all the Pokemon cards. Like, these people are not wasting. I never want to say that because I'm a collector as well. We all have habits, but I'm just like, some of these games are just like, that's like a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
For something that you could get for free. You know, that's where I'm just like,
Yeah, I think like the whole thing with collecting is like, it's not the game itself.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the novelty of like having like the actual cartridge or the disc or the case or whatever.
Absolutely.
Because the thing is like, yeah, like you said, you can get the game file and run it like for free. And so like collecting is sort of different, I guess, from like preservation. Where like, I mean, this sort of connects back to how Nintendo Switch can play the N64 games now on the Nintendo, like the official emulator, basically.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the official one. Be like,
yeah,
don't use any other one.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I think for whatever reason they took a step back with Nintendo Switch Online and like the retro thing from Virtual Console.
Oh yeah,
because like. And you probably saw how the DS or the 3DS and Wii U eShops are closing up like next year.
I thought they already did, especially for the Wii.
No, the Wii, yes, but the 3DS and the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna close in I think March of next year.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, like it makes sense, but like I don't know. I sort of feel a little like not too good about it because it's like you see the libraries of those games with the eShop and it's huge, especially compared to the Switch right now. And it's like they're gonna remove access to these games legally, and not give us any other way to play it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they could always just port it to the Switch. We don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's taken them, if they are going to do it, it's taken them too long, in my opinion.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I don't think we went to the shop.
they already had all those games on the 3DS, Wii U, Wii, even with the Wii Shop, and it's like they have experience doing the games, and if they're going to use emulators, not like remastering, just having emulators on them on consoles, like I think it wouldn't be too hard to actually put them on the Switch in a better way and just like basically make a new virtual console. So I think it's more of a conscious choice to do it this way.
No,
and I don't really know why.
Well, because they want more money.
Yeah, that is why. But it just feels bad.
I mean, for a business perspective, what they'll probably do is on those consoles they made the shop basically free. You know, now they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna charge you maybe $13 a month just to use this service. Deal with it. You know, that's basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That's basically what's gonna happen, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, like instead of just having the full collection and letting you buy whatever game you want, it's just like buy the subscription service, and then it's like whatever games we want to put on there.
Exactly.
Where you can play.
Exactly.
So it feels more like controlled, I guess you could say.
Wow, it's already been a 30-minute run. That's insane.
Wow.
I definitely lose track with Isaac, but especially for these runs, I'm just like, oh, I thought they were going pretty fast.
Oh yeah, it's definitely easy. Like sometimes I do like a thorough run where I go to like all the rooms, get a bunch of items and stuff, and I see the time, it's like 40 minutes. What?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, where I'm just like, now both Lazarus's rags are shot, and I don't believe I actually got another buff.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that's just like the Lazarus character thing, but then the item doesn't. Oh, Loki.
Hi, Loki. You're going to die. Or should we say Atreus for God of War? Oh, man.
Yo.
It's true, man. Feel my magnetized shots, Loki. This year is just gonna be nuts. Well, that was interesting. Krampus. No, actually.
Oh. Well, I don't think that's worth.
it's definitely not worth. It's definitely not worth, unfortunately. And next floor is already Mom. Jeez.
Wow.
This is definitely abysmal for sure. I mean, I'm seeing new things, but definitely not like good items.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But that's okay. I mean, I like a relaxing run. We don't really, via time constraints, we don't really talk much, so it is like such a good thing just to catch up on for me and you, be like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really how I think about it, where these are, I'm not gonna say break runs, but I'm just like, okay, you know, I want to talk with somebody that knows the game, knows who I am, I know who they are. Let's just relax a little bit, you know.
Yeah, just have a good time.
Yeah, that's, and I have a very good time doing all the games that I do. But it sometimes it's just nice to take a breather, and you know, especially when I was Twitch phase, I didn't really have that many opportunities to do it, or if I did, it just wasn't like, okay, well, you know, how do we do this?
Right.
It was always just like, okay, you know, I don't consent to this. I don't consent. But no, especially for Isaac, it's just so nice. It's just
the monsters are getting sucked into each other.
Yeah, I've realized something like that too, and the item that I took for the magnetizing tears, I'm pretty sure is a new item as well.
Yeah, me too, I think so.
And it's just one of those items where I feel like it could definitely glitch out for sure.
Oh yeah, because it did mess us with the physics.
Nice.
It could...
I love when I get lucky, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. Be like, I knew it was there all along. Alright, so I'm gonna try something tricky. and you're gonna be amazed. All right.
Oh, you're gonna do it before. Okay, yeah. I see it.
Look,
Genius.
That's pro strat. All right.
Here.
Ow. That's also pro strat. Getting hit. Getting hit twice. Actually. I didn't deserve that soul heart. Be like, all right, well, after a cool move, nope.
Think about it like this: you got that soul heart, so you didn't have to get rid of the other soul heart.
Yeah, I didn't have to try for that room. I'm just like, I get one free room, not to care.
Exactly.
What is that?
Cup of milk? That's like I don't know what it's called. It's like cup of milk or something.
That is not cup of milk.
It is milk. Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
It means some milk in a cup, you know.
No, I thought it was gonna be like chocolate milk.
Oh no.
But because now there's what, 3 milk items? That's too much. That's too much milk.
No, even more.
Really?
There's this milk. There's soy milk.
Almond milk.
Chocolate milk and almond milk.
Wow.
So that's 4.
Wow.
And there might be even more that we're forgetting.
Is there a milk transformation?
Dude, imagine.
No, it's too good. Oh, I regret my decision.
Isaac becomes like a big cup of milk if you get chocolate milk, soy milk, and almond milk.
I regret my decision. Mask of Infamy, no good. I don't care that I have piercing. It's so bad.
Oh,
all
there
right.
we go. Got a key for it though.
Yeah, half soul heart for a key. I mean, bad trade, but I don't know why. I just felt like I was going the wrong direction, so I'm just like, well, all right. Because especially I want the shop.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, hopefully it's in this direction.
Yeah,
oh,
of course.
Look at that.
Of course, I should have trusted my gut. Not worth. But
No.
it is.
Ooh. I mean, that's not bad. It's not that bad.
I mean, basically, I've had that item recently. All right, so.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we are back to where I once was.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, you're gonna get a good run with a lot of money, and then boom, we're back.
23 cents is a lot of money now. I must be a billionaire. Oh man. Oh jeez.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's all right though. I mean, I'm definitely confident that I'll beat Mom.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna use this pill with her. Oh wow. That's why am I farting pills? Oh, that's my familiar.
Oh yeah, right.
I still I feel like one thing they could have changed real wholeheartedly is like instead of screaming Isaac, you could have just screamed the character's name.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Like I'm just like Eve. Like
Eve.
I know it's called The Binding of Isaac, but come on now. You have the capability.
Yeah. Actually, something funny with the original Isaac when I was playing it is at the mom fight, it's either like Edmund McMillan or like somebody else who's working on the game at the time, but they're the ones who voice Mom.
Oh my god, I forgot about that then.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like Isaac.
Oh, I believe it.
Like, you can tell, right?
I totally believe that.
And like it doesn't like ruin the experience. It's just funny.
No, I mean, you know how much of a limited budget they probably had, especially for an indie game.
I mean, hell, it was made in Flash.
Yeah. I'm like, oh man. Oh. See, I gotta get better with the womb. I have Womb Boy, which is great, but I feel like I'm just like, no. Like,
yeah, especially since they deal like one full heart.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, you know, after doing so much recording in a day, probably it's like not a 50-50, but it's probably like a 60-40 where I win, which is nice. But you know, you got those warm-up runs, and that's just me. That's just, I mean, technically I could have warmed up before he even showed up, but I'm like, no. Like, especially now that I have like 2 save files, that's also an option.
Oh yeah.
I keep on forgetting about that save file because I've only touched it for streaming purposes, and now I don't really do that. So
right.
Be like, hey, streaming 2 years ago, be like, look at all the progress I made. Be like, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, be like, I beat the game. But it's just such a fun experience, and I know a lot of people that actually just copy their file, so I could technically just copy this and then, you know, get it from there. Wow, that pill was actually a health down.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Huh.
Well, I don't get red hearts. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Thank you. You know what? I thought of something. There was a temperance room.
Oh, just bomb all the machines.
Yeah. That's probably my best way of survival. And we'll do it. I mean, I'd feel really bad, but
gotta be very careful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite a bit of money. Maybe this is the rich run.
Yeah. But no, it's Lazarus. I really thought, like, I could have just done it in a Azazel run and just been like brah brah brah. But we need this. We need the suspense. We need the suspense. And now that
Lilith, Lazarus, we're doing all the challenges.
I mean, we should have done Eden. We should have done Eden.
That's true.
But ow. Well, see now.
I can restock.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's so quick that I don't really feel bad. Plus, you know, I at least want to get to, like, Satan has been destroying me lately, and I don't know why.
No.
He has become, like, the toughest SOB, and then when I face the lamb, oh, wait, I don't know why I thought I only had 1 red heart. Okay, well, that changes the game a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's just because, like, I'm so used to Isaac, and then all of a sudden, you know, Satan comes up, goes roar, and then I just get scared. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Talk for me.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay, I'm like, dude, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, where'd you go, buddy?
Give you a little jump scare.
No, you're fine. I'm like, he was just drinking his milk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know.
Everybody has milk. Oh, perfect. All right. Oh, what is
it's looking up.
What is this?
Joker, maybe?
Oh my god.
Hey.
Wow, you called it. Do I use it here?
I think. Hey, you had 18 chance.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, snatched.
Well, that scared me.
Maybe you do the boss, see if you get the chance, and then if not, you'd use it. Because like, there's not really an optimal place to use it, you know?
Boom, right there. That I feel like that was my best bet, simply because, I could just get free items. Like, definitely not good items.
But, you know.
But, yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, I could have went in there and then teleport out, but I would have died, so.
Yeah.
Not worth it. But no, it's just like I think, personally, Isaac is the hardest game to record currently. Yeah. Like, wholeheartedly. Simply because it just takes such a long time, especially if you have a good run. Well,
yeah, like an average good run is like what, an hour?
Yeah. I went too fast. I went too fast.
That was a pretty good run though.
I love how you make me feel so special inside. You really do. You're like, man, you died to spikes, but it was good.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. I'm hoping soon. I'm really hoping soon multiplayer will come out for this, and then Even if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, I hope it's like crossplay. I really do.
Yeah, I really hope it's crossplay because then it'll be a lot easier to just play multiplayer through like
Yeah.
however many consoles.
I'm just like, dude, I just want to do this, play with you, and then that's it.
Yeah,
Well-
every time.
But let me know, everybody. I do feel like not for you, but I definitely feel like I play worse when you're my co-host, because I do feel a little nervous. I'm like, oh my god, he's here. But nevertheless, if you guys want KK to return, please do let me know in the comments down below. Anything else left to say, KK, before we hang it up?
Just have a good day, everybody, and thank you for having me.
Oh, so sweet. My pleasure. If you liked what you saw and heard, please do consider subscribing, and I will be linking KK's information down below so you could follow him on media. Take care, and bye-bye.